There it is. There we have my buddy Darren here. There's Ken from Iowa. And then here's my buddy Dave right here. You see him? A little bright behind us. Still daytime over here on the West Coast.
Glare.
Yeah, it's a glare from the skylights. So anyway, we got ourselves an eight ball game, an 8-ball match against two good shooters, 9-footers, both of them. Ken, last time you were on, you ran 4 racks, very notable, but it was in a losing battle. But he wants to get redeemed, so he's back for more, and he's going to take on our venerable Dave Meyer. He's on my pool team. He's a pretty good shot himself. So it's going to be a good match. You guys are, on paper, you guys fare up pretty equal. So I think this is going to be a really good match, and this is going to be Dave's first Heads Up stream. So, and I'd like welcome everybody showing up, and this will be fun. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good match. So Dave's going to be playing at my shop on my 9-foot table, 4 1/4-inch pockets, 2-inch deep shelves, and looks like you're playing on a Gold Crown, Brunswick Gold Crown 4. Nice table, beautiful, looks great. The room looks good. So, Darren, what do you think?
Yeah, good matchup here tonight. Originally slated to be Mike Adams versus Ken. Both guys were on the 0-1 side. We had billed it as the two toughest guys, 0-1. So eventually, I'd like to set that matchup again. But Dave is no slouch and a good replacement for Mike, because I feel that he's definitely up there, same caliber of player. But this is going to be his first stream. He's never played Heads Up before, so I think now Ken might have a slight advantage just having played it once before. As you said, he came up short, and probably one of the best losses I had ever seen on Heads Up. To have 4 break and runs and come up short. Tells you the kind of caliber a player that he is, and he was behind early, and I think that's how a player like Eric was supposed to beat Ken, just having the experience, and Ken having to shake off some of the cobwebs early. So there might be a little bit of that for Dave early on, but I expect it to be a tight match. I'd say that it's a little better than the coin flip. I put Ken into maybe a -115. Vegas odds has him as a slight favorite. But I expect it to be close, and I wouldn't be surprised if these guys go hill. So I look forward to the entertainment. I want to thank Dave for stepping up on short notice and playing this match, and then just overall being a part of Heads Up. And we look forward to more things to come from him as well.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me.
Good
to meet you, Ken. I saw your match, and you played with a lot of heart. So I hope we have a good match and have some fun. Good luck to you.
Yeah, so I know Dave. I've known Dave over 30 years. So he played in my league when I used to run it in the 90s, San Gabriel Valley, and that's where we met. So he moved up here first before I did, and when we moved up here, found out he lived up here, and we hooked up, and we've been playing pool up here ever since. So anyway, like I said, Dave's my horse, of course. That rhymes. He's my horse, of course. A good friend of mine. Nothing against you, Ken. Just he's my buddy. So I'll be pulling for him tonight, and obviously we're gonna see what happens in this thing. It's gonna make for a good match. I'm telling you, you guys are both gonna do a good game. I know you are. So it's just all gonna be about the breaks. I think it's gonna come down to breaks and the fouls. The fouls. Whoever wins on the breaks and who wins on the foul number on whoever has the least amount of fouls is gonna pull this off, which is pretty typical. So, but again, you shot great. I think there was a match similar to yours when Ruben lost to Howie. Is the only other one that I think there were 4 breaking runs, and he lost. Howie beat Ruben one time, I think 7-5, and I think Ruben had 4 or 5 breaking runs. On his wins, they were all breaking runs, but he still lost. But Howie's a beast, so everyone knows how he shoots. So anyway, 9-foot action tonight. This looks like a good one, and we are going to get our buddy Mike Adams in, but he had a previous engagement tonight, so couldn't schedule. But we will get him in. So
Tuesdays are not good for him right now.
Yeah, Tuesdays, tough. So, but again, this is you couldn't ask for a better replacement to step up to the plate, So That's just going to be a good match. I look forward to this. So anyway, we already flipped the coin, and Ken lost. He called the opposite of what he came up. So we got the banner already set. I see people in the chat already. So good to have you there, Andrew. Ruben just came by, stopped by to give Dave his pep talk, and then he took off. So anyway, this looks good. This will be a great match. So don't blink, because there's going to be some good shooting going on. I got a feeling we're going to see some really good action here. All right. So you guys ready to start this?
There you go.
All right. Let's do this. I'm going to change my camera, put it on Dave on the pool table.
All right.
And good luck, guys.
Yep. Good luck, guys. Have some fun out there.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Darren. Taking care of the behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Anytime. Rack number 1 here for Dave. We can go over the rules after the first rack here.
Yep. Sounds good. Both players playing with casino balls. We're using the red and yellow, and Ken's using the blue and yellow. So it ought to be, it makes it easier for me to see which table to switch over, since they almost look identical.
For sure.
All right. You're already full screen?
Yep. Ready to go.
All right. Here we go. Rack number 1. All right, just like that. The
That's what you
debut.
call a safety break.
Yeah, the debut for Dave here underway. Tough start here.
Yeah, looks dry.
Looks like a dry break.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 each on the table. All right, Ken.
All right. Rack number 1 here for Ken. All right. I don't think there's one top left-hand corner. 1 ball down for sure.
I think he got 2 down.
Did he get 2? All right.
I think so. I think he made 1 in the side, but I'll count him in a second.
All good.
There's a big finger attacking the camera. What did you do?
I don't know. Whatever did it. Oh, there we go.
There it goes. All right, there we go.
Cool. All right.
Oh, he's got a pooch. That's a big one. So did you get 2 down, Ken, or 1?
I believe he's got 2 down. Okay. Yep. And a good starting point with the cue ball. Good spread here.
Table. Did you want to beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No, you got 7 yellows on table, I think. Yeah, it looks like 2 blues.
2
See,
blues.
There's 1 blue here.
Open
2,
after the
3,
break.
4, 5.
Everything neutral.
See, 2 blues.
Oh, this might be quick work here for Ken. In the opening rack, he's got 1 tough blue on the head rail on table.
Take it out right now. Good shot. Going up table. Good shape for that last one down there.
Gives himself enough angle. It's a little steep, but
yeah,
might have to come back around for it. Should be all right. 3 blues remain.
Nice shot.
Nice shot
there.
there.
He's going to ricochet into a tough spot over here. Got the 8 ball out of that pile, but I don't know if he needed to.
All right. Dave might have a chance to come back to the table here. Tough spot with the cue ball for Ken. 2 blues left. 8 ball hanging out by the bottom left-hand corner. All right, had to come with a shot there. Tough, but leaves himself pretty good. It's a good miss, as we say in Heads Up. Missed him well.
Yeah.
All right, so Dave, the tough first rack here in virtual pool, gets to learn a valuable lesson very early. How important
What lesson would be that? What lesson?
Well, how important the break is.
Yeah, you're good. You're good to go.
All right.
So what was that? What was that lesson, Darren?
How important the break is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure he already knew, but it's good to reinforce it from time to time. All right.
Nice.
So a little bit of straight pool. Dave's going to have to play to figure his way out of this rack. He's going to have to come with a shot or two.
Yeah.
We have seen Dave plenty of times on stream, just not for virtual. So it's a heck of a shot. Really good one pocket player.
I beat him once.
Gizmo did beat him once.
Yeah. Once.
You called me to tell me, I think.
Yeah. That was a big deal.
All right, rattles it right in there.
Yeah, I would give himself a little angle. I don't know if it's on the right side of it, but yeah, it's on the wrong side of it. But at least he can go into it somehow. You have to use a rail.
Doing
This is
pretty
what I
good, all
call
things considered.
Yeah, this is what I call poke and hope. Poke and hope you get a shot after. Yeah.
Behind that stack, it
There's
looks like
six ball cluster right in the middle there. Puts it inside there. Oh, he rolled it a little.
Yeah, that was going to be. It was going to hard to land.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I think he should have. Well, I would have just tried to break it out. You know, just try to hit something. Okay, he's calling the corner. Oh, ball in hand.
Ball in hand there for Ken.
Okay.
First foul of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. He left himself in a bad spot. But he's going to have to do something to get on the 8. Not that I think it's going to be very tough for him. I just think it's this guy's played good shape on this one.
All right, back over to Ken. Ken working on his last 2 blues here. Makes it a lot easier with a ball in hand. Give himself a good angle here for the last blue to the 8.
Good shot.
Well done. All right, Ken on the board first.
Steals the first rack from Dave.
Yep, 1-0. Yeah. This is a race to 7. While these guys get racked up, we'll take a look at some of the rules of engagement here. Let's pull it up. And gameplay is BCA rules. Coin flip for the break. We already established that Dave will kick things off. Slight advantage if this ends up going hill. Dave will have the last break. If a ball is pocketed, player shoots until he misses. Table is open after the break, regardless if ball's down. 8 ball to be spotted if it's pocketed on the break. Obvious shots do not need to be called.
So call combos, kicks, carom, jumps, masses, and I missed one. Combos.
All fouls are ball in hand.
I think I said combos.
Players alternate after misses or fouls. The player who scratches will start from the kitchen when his turn resumes. First to pocket a called 8 ball wins the rack. You'll need 7 of them to get it done tonight. And anybody interested in playing virtual pool, you want to be like Dave, first time getting in the pool. How do you get involved? Send your information to headsuppool@gmail.com. All you need is a pool table, cell phone, internet connection, and the balls to show a live game. So we look forward to having you.
All right, let's go to Ken.
Cool. All right, rack number 2. a yellow and a blue. Filled up the side pockets. Cue ball hanging on there by the side as well. It's got a few options.
Oh, missed.
Tough miss there. It was a tough spot to start with the cue ball. We'll still have him for a makeable miss there for Ken. It'll be our first makeable miss of the night.
Good go.
Yep, you're full screen.
Rack number 2 for Dave. All right, much better break this time around. A red seems to be going in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yep.
Challenging starting point, but I think Dave will figure it out. And that's going to put him with his first recorded ball down in the break. Spread to Ken. We do have some matchups to promote after tonight's match here.
Good shot. You made one. Oh, you want to see his table? You can come over and look at his table. I'll put it full screen.
Yeah, anytime you want to see your opponent's table, Dave, all you got to do is ask.
Yeah, just hawk up.
Part of the strategy sometimes.
He was trying to look at it in the little screen on StreamYard on the bottom there. You can't see anything.
Oh. Yeah.
Shot.
All right, he's going reds. No easy reds out there.
No easy ones, but he did open it up a little bit. Nice shot. Look at that. Oh, he almost got perfect in there.
All right, close to his work here on red.
Yeah, I think he has a side pocket. It worked out. That was kind of fortunate. Oh, good try.
All right, nice
try.
attempt.
Yeah. All right, switch back over to Ken.
All right, Ken coming off.
Ken's still open. Yeah.
Early miss, center of the table. Probably a better starting point for him.
Yeah.
Both guys shooting on 9-footers tonight. All right, Ken down to his last 3 blues. 8-ball, toughest ball on the table. Pretty sure it goes in the bottom right-hand corner, but maybe not. If so, he's in pretty good shape. Nicely done. Yep. Bottom right-hand corner to go up 2-0. Nicely done.
Nice shooting.
Yep. Just came down to, like you said, we talked about just being the better breaker. Ken just having it a little bit more dialed in to start things off. And that's the advantage of having played virtual before. having come up with maybe a little bit better strategy that didn't work for Ken so much in the early goings against his match against Eric. So seemed to figure it out. He's only made one mistake so far. I think Dave's really only mistake is just not being able to get a good spread on the rack. So, but we got plenty of time to figure that out. This is a race to 7.
And so we got Nicholas in there. We got Anthony. What's up, guys? Good to see you there. Ruben came by earlier. I mentioned him already.
Yeah, good to see you.
There's Andrew.
We haven't been on here in about 2 weeks. Heads Up took a little break, but trying to get back at it. We got a couple matches.
I had an anniversary. Apparently, I've been married 29 years. I thought it was over 100, but my wife corrected me.
Yeah, it's good. Good little break there.
I actually questioned her. I'm like, "Are you sure?" So she showed me. Turns out it was May 25th, 1996. I thought it was 1896.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good run.
All right, it's gonna be your break, Dave.
What's the key to a successful marriage like that? I'm 12 years in, but
what's the key to a 29-year marriage?
Yeah. Is it all the cars you own?
You just let her have anything she wants.
Oh, okay.
She's always right. Just give up. Don't even try. I'm telling you, it's the only way it works.
The old ball and chain. All right. Rack number 3.
But it does help getting along with them.
Yeah. I agree.
There, look at that. Right in the middle of the table,
all
ball
right.
down. What a difference.
This is the break Dave's been looking for here.
Wow. Well, still got a little bit of mess around the 8 ball, but he'll figure that out.
Yep.
Compared to his last 2 racks. Had a friend Jimmy show up. He's a pool player too. What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, he's retired. He says you never retire. You don't retire till they're throwing dirt on you. Yeah.
And Ken does have a high run of 7 balls as well. It'll pick up if he gets a ball down on the break. It would have been a dry and run, or actually would have been a break and run for him when he missed the first shot.
Yeah, yeah. And he left himself right in the middle of the table too. Yeah.
So he can keep it moving. All right, nice touch there, Dave. Got one tough yellow that I see.
Yeah, I'm not sure he sees it too. He's looking right at it.
Yep. All right, actually doesn't turn out too bad.
No, he moved the 8 ball out of there.
Gonna have himself a tester no matter which way he goes here.
Yeah. And his opponent hasn't broke, so he's definitely in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, put some pressure on Ken. All right, long yellow here.
No, we have
leaves
2 inch deep pockets.
Leaves it good. 3 yellows left. That's what we call a good miss.
Yeah, it's right in front of the pocket now.
All right, Ken has been consistent on the break. He has been the better on the spreads, and he's got balls down and usually starts off pretty well. So let's see if we can keep that going. 7 balls is high run right now. Yellow, side pocket. Blue, side pocket. Shoulder balls are finding their way. 2 balls down brings his ball count to 6. High run continues. This is Ken's second match in Heads Up. All right. Nicely done. Rolls just about as perfect as he could here to get on this, on the blue behind the stack. Draws her back out to center table. All right, he's got a blue up table. I think he's all right. Three blues left. All right, it's going to have to come with a shot here. Nicely done. Wasn't sure that one was going to go. Ken was. Ken is on fire here for the break and run. Bottom left-hand corner she goes. Ken with a high run of 15 balls. First break and run of the night.
And it'll be his break.
Yep.
Takes a commanding 3-0 lead. It's like the opposite of the last time he played.
Yeah.
He went down to Eric really quick.
Yep.
That was 5-1.
Yeah, is that what it was? What it was, huh? I remember he had you pretty good.
So he learned a lesson from that one. Don't get down. Don't get down too early.
His high run will continue. It's going to be his break as well. So Ken's got an opportunity to really go on a heater as if he's not already there.
Yeah. Everybody's giving you lots of props in the chat.
Yep. Both guys, Ken and Dave, I think they got bright futures here with Heads Up.
Ken is a monster.
These are two of our hottest new signees for Heads Up.
Yeah, and you got the infamous 3 lightning bolts from Andrew.
All right.
Trademarked.
Whenever you're ready there, Ken. No rush. He's hitting the rack with such good pace. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got one blue down.
2 blue.
2 blues. Okay, that's going to bring him to 8. He's just 2 balls short of double digits here after the first 4 racks. Consistency is key. High run continues. He's currently sitting at 16 with that shot there. All right, I think he overrolled it just a little bit, but I think he's fine. He's just being a picky pool player. These guys are perfectionists. 3 yellows left. All right, got a little goofy here from the second to last yellow. That's going to set him up for his toughest yellow on the table.
Yeah, I think he wanted to be pretty straight on that second to last yellow, so he could
For
just roll up
sure.
for the yellow in the other corner.
Things have been rolling his way so far, so it's hard to complain.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Shooting it now.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Wow. That's a good
That
shot
was a
there.
great shot.
Clutch.
Yeah. Now he's got to see if I get in position on the 8. He's going to come across the table.
All right.
Just like that.
Sets himself up nicely here. This is going to be a 2-pack.
Yeah.
There it
Nice.
is. His high run has went from 15 to 23.
Yeah. Ken is a monster. So since David didn't even break, I'm going to go ahead and just switch over to him and let him break. I'll fix the banner.
Actually, that's 20. Is that 20? Yeah. What is he at?
15 plus 8, whatever that is.
I'm just thinking because he had the driver. That's right. Yeah. So 23. All right. That
All right,
brings
Dave.
Ken to 4 and breaking run number 2. All right.
Side note.
Needs the ball down. It's going to be a dry one there for Dave. Like I said, Dave has not done too much wrong. Ken has only had one mistake so far.
Yeah.
He's just been relentless out there. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Dave hasn't really had a chance to really let a stroke out.
agreed. Rack number 5 for Ken.
So it's going to be dry.
His first dry break of the night.
Yeah.
Finally, some breathing room there for Dave.
Yeah. Dave's
Dry
got to
number 1.
capitalize.
Yeah. I was just going to say somewhere Eric Simpson's sitting on a beach drinking a $15 Long Island saying, I beat that guy.
Yeah. That's like somebody we know that beat Howie.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to play yellow-red combo.
All right.
Yeah, there's a guy somewhere sipping on a Mai Tai talking about how he beat the mighty Howie.
Sipping on a $15 Long Island.
The freaking umbrella in his drink.
Saying, yeah, you know what? He ain't that good.
Yeah, I got him.
That's the pool player in all of us. We really have to believe our own bullshit, don't we?
Yeah. But it is nice when things are working, right?
Sure is. Because if this game was easy, it'd be darts. It'd be cornhole.
Exactly, cornhole. Darts. That's what I usually say.
All right. Best opportunity, I think, for Dave so far. Get some things moving.
Yeah. I don't think those 2 in the back behind the 8 go in a pocket.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
because he would have taken the 1. He looked at it and he was a little upset. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna see.
Oh, I think he might be.
He might be able to get the 1 that's by the 8 ball.
A hell of a roll if he got there.
Wow, he did. He was
shot.
playing that.
What a shot.
He was playing that.
I'll have to save that.
Yeah. Nice shot. You see what he had to do there to get it out of there? Wow.
3 reds remain. Nicely done. Give himself a good angle here. I think
He's got a good angle. I think this is a perfect angle to get shape for the 8. So
he's got to make sure he doesn't run into these damn yellows.
Nice shot, David. Oh, don't go behind. Don't. Oh, it's going to go right behind it. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
That would have been perfect.
That's what it looked like. It was tracking that way. I was a little worried.
Wow.
Yep. So what's most important here is he's got to have to make a good contact. He does not want to give Ken ball in hand.
Yeah, he's a jumper too, but this is a tough jump.
Yeah, very unfortunate roll here.
Look who stepped into the chat.
This is a debut roll if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, look who stepped in the chat. The guy who was supposed to be playing Ken tonight.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll have to set this matchup again.
Yeah.
Mike's probably like, I might have dodged a bullet.
No, Mike's saying I made that shot in 1974. All right, he's kicking it.
All right, kick shot coming up. Got to make a good hit.
Oh, he's going to make it, but look, he's going to hit it good, but look where he's going to leave himself.
Unbelievable. He's going to be going to the sky maybe this time.
Yeah, he might be able to jump it next time, but
all
at least
right.
he doesn't give up a ball in hand. So
new high run there for Dave.
Yeah.
7 balls.
Oh, he tried to hit that yellow, I think, or the blue. Break it out of there. Oh, he's got a shot on it.
He was
good shot, good speed. Oh, wait, it's gonna. Wow.
Oh man, look at that.
Goodness.
The ball in hand that Dave needed.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh my God, of all times.
I'll tell you what.
Hand.
When a guy is shooting as good as Ken, it's hard to feel bad for him.
Exactly. He's shooting amazing.
He's just shooting lights out.
And that just barely made it in the pocket. Unbelievable.
All right.
Wow.
Dave gets a break. I think he deserved it.
Yeah, he deserved one of those.
All right.
On the board. That was crazy.
All right. So first foul of the night ends up being a costly one for Ken.
Yeah. So it's going to be rack number 6.
Yep.
Rack
so
number 6 is going to be Ken's break.
Won't be a skunk.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened when Eric and Ken was playing, remember?
Mm-hmm.
But it was the other way around. Ken finally got on the board, and then he came back shooting really good.
Yeah.
So
you can see Dave's got a lot of heart too. Even standing in the face of Ken with three racks,
I
where
know.
he basically didn't get a shot. Dave was right back out there, and that was his rack. I mean, I was kind of glad that he ended up getting that one.
Yeah, because
he deserved it. So.
I mean, taking nothing away from Ken. Ken's shooting lights out today. He had one mistake.
Yeah, 2 if you count the foul there, but that's the only mistakes he's had in 5 racks.
Well, that's only one foul. What other foul?
He had a couple of shot missed. I mean he had
when
2
was
mistakes. That was earlier in the night.
Oh,
first shot of the rack. So you got 2 down again.
Yeah, that side pocket loves him.
That moves Ken to double digits. 10 balls down on the break after 6 racks. I'm sorry. So the toughest blue on the table has been the toughest ball on the table, at least 3 racks for him tonight. Same location. That's been the challenge for him in a few of these racks, just trying to figure out how he's going to get to that one. Gives himself really good angle here. The speed's going to have to be perfect. He's got a small window. He doesn't have a lot of the blue to work with. Easy for the cue ball to get away from him, huh, Gizmo? Oh, you're muted. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I came back. Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. He's going to try to get around it or slow roll it. Yeah, he's going to come around it. Look at this. Unbelievable. This guy's shooting good.
Couldn't shot that
Nice
better.
shot, Ken. Nice shot.
Get the template rack out of the way before it turns into the tragic rack. All right, looks like Ken's lining up for the side pocket.
This guy's on fire.
He is on fire. Nothing you can do when a guy's shooting like that. That brings Ken to 5. He's 1 rack away from being on the hill. And that was a break and run. Break and run number 3.
Yeah.
Another high run continues for him. All right, rack number 7. Yes, Ron Johnson, the Iceman runneth.
Looks dry. Yep.
Dry break.
7 balls, 7 reds, 7 yellows.
All right, try number 3.
That's
Ken's getting racked up. Acknowledge some of the people in the chat while we wait for Ken. Did see Ruben in there earlier. Mike Adams, Ron Johnson, Andrew, Anthony, Nicholas Williams making sloppy joes. Throw some Red Hot on it, man. That's the way I eat them. Throw some Red Hot in the mix. Thanks for everybody else that's just keeping quiet and watching.
Dead fucking middle is breaking down.
pretty nice. A little bit off. Yeah.
All right, Ken pretty dialed in on the break. Let's see if it continues. Shoulder balls seem to be the ones he's looking for. I think it was a dry break. If so, it's the second of the night.
Yeah, it's dry, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good shot.
Going yellows. Finally gets a suit with minimal problems.
Good shot. Nice
That was
control.
a good shot there. He was straight on it, too. All right, Mike, got a little goofy here if you can't see the yellow on the cross side there.
Yeah. Some dangerous shot.
Yep, he's going to find himself behind the reds. 3 yellows left.
Yeah. I think you can see the 1 yellow by the side pocket over here. It's not an easy shot, but you just take what the Lord giveth. Oh, nice
What a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, get in there.
Oh,
man.
That's these deep pockets.
All right, still puts a little bit of pressure on Ken to run out because I think Dave's got a pretty clear path to victory.
Yeah, nothing's tied up now.
All right, combination blues. Just 1 blue.
Yeah, he's going to go right in the side.
Yep, Karen, nicely done. Immediately on his toughest blue. That's the name of the game, figuring out your problems early, right, Gizmo?
Yep. That's what I like to do. I like to get after him right away. Yeah.
All right, slightly on the wrong side of this one. It's going to make him think about it. There you go, Anthony.
Anthony said.
nothing like creating new problems for yourself.
Yeah, of Anthony. We call Anthony the chef, not because he's good.
See those problems? Those are old problems. These right here, these are new problems.
New ones. Yeah. Anthony, you call him the chef because he's constantly scratches. He's always in the kitchen.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Ruben said it too. Ken's playing like he has somewhere else he has to be. Ooh. Well, there's your chance.
Yep, tough one there.
That was a tough one.
He leaves himself in a tough spot, too, so this definitely feels like Dave's rack.
You want to see where he left himself? Yes. Okay, I'm going to put it out for Dave. He's way back there. The cue ball's way over there. He's got this one and that one. So, yeah, he sees it.
Ken's not making many mistakes. You got to punish him for every one he does make. Ooh, rattles it.
Did the same thing.
Did the same thing. That's Dave's first makeable shot miss tonight.
Yeah. I think Dave was excited he got to go back at the table. He was like, "Oh my goodness, I got a shot."
All right, so Ken in a tough spot though. Dave's still most likely to get another opportunity unless he can see this blue.
On the rail. Nice shot. Look at this guy. Wow. I don't know. It's tough. It looks tough. And then he's got to get to the 8. Yeah. This is one of those shots, just try to make it. If you make it, just take your medicine.
Unbelievable. Had to come with a shot there.
Yeah. Looks like he's throwing it. Yeah, he's throwing it. Oh, he was going for.
All right.
He was playing that all the way. He actually looked at the 8 ball from this side, so he was doing that the whole time.
Take advantage of this situation.
Yep.
All right, hits it pretty good. Might have to take it down table because of where it landed.
Yeah, I think he's all right.
I guess he's got the side pocket. He might be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the yellow in the bottom right-hand corner. I apologize.
Yeah, he's got that. Yeah.
So you're in good shape.
That's a setup ball. Now you might have to get a bridge for this one. No, I think you can reach it.
Pocket hanger position. Nicely done.
Yeah, he had to hit that pretty good.
Yep.
He had to hit a lot of the ball. He couldn't use the rail because it's so deep in that pocket.
All right, top left-hand corner. Cut the lead down. Nicely done. I wasn't sure what was happening there.
It is with that with a 3-rail bank shot.
Nicely done. Dave staying alive, keeping Ken off the hill. That's going to be most important right now.
Remember, like Ken's last game, he was down 5-1 when he did the comeback.
Yep.
Now the tables are turned. It's not to say that Dave's coming back with a comeback, but at least he's
Yeah, I think the key is they keep him off the hill because your chances of winning at that point
Ken's
go
break.
down
Rack number 8.
quite a bit.
Yeah, we're
one of maybe 2 times you see him get out of line there.
Yeah, when Ken got out of line with the ball that's dead straight, and he had to fire it in there to try to get shape. Then he ended up on the rail. That was where it became tough.
Yep.
And then he got stuck on the rail, and then made a great shot, and then to almost make that one shot to get shape on the 8 was pretty phenomenal. So that was close.
All right, rack number 8. Ken breaking on the evens. Man, this guy's just been able to find pockets tonight. Top right-hand corner goes a blue. Ball number 11.
Is it dry?
No, he made it work.
All right, blue on the break goes yellows. Ooh, 8 gets pushed out into an area he didn't want. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcuts home.
It's like, F it. We'll do it live.
All right. All right. Just got to bail out yellow. Based on a true story.
There's nothing Mike says it's true.
Based on true events.
He talks about how he shot back in 61. He wasn't even born.
3 yellows remain. 8 ball, toughest ball on the table.
Yeah,
looks like side to side, and then the 8 ball.
He's moving that cue ball beautifully. Yeah, just looking to see where he's gonna lay the key.
You see him pointing. All right, that'll work. Top left-hand corner. This will put him on the hill. Another break and run for the Iceman.
Yeah.
The Iceman runneth.
Wow. That puts him on the hill.
Yep, puts him on the hill. Fourth
So
break and run of the night. So Ken has done it again, just in case everybody thought it was a fluke the first time.
Yep. 4 breaking runs. 2 of them were back to back. So yeah, you can't can't knock him for any of that. It's not like Dave's had done anything wrong.
Yeah, Dave's got a one makeable miss. I have him for. He hasn't had too many mistakes. Just
Exactly.
Ken's been the better breaker. That's a huge deal.
Getting balls down. Yeah, my table's been stingy.
Right. This table is not a giver.
No,
bottom left-hand corner needs a red to go. Probably the best layout of the night, but no balls down.
Yeah.
Try break.
He's got choices too. He could pick any ball he wants to start with, but I mean, I think he's going red, to be honest with you, but never know. Yep. Ken's been getting the ball in the break almost every break. I think he's only had 1 or 2 strike breaks.
That I have?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you made 1 or 2 maybe.
All right. Ken won't be able to close the show out with the break and run. His high run stops. Dry run. We'll have a chance for a dry and run.
Yeah, if Dave gives him a chance. So
yeah, Dave's looking at his best table yet.
Yeah, and Dave's going to try to run this rack. He knows what it means. Y'all look good. I mean, you still got to put that cube where it has to go. So
Monique just joining us in the chat. Good to see you, Mo.
Hey, Mo. Good to see you in there. You just joined us. You're going to have to watch the clinic that Ken's been putting on.
Yep. This is Dave's debut stream for anybody just tuning in. He was a short list replacement there for Mike Adams. We appreciate him stepping up and doing the deed.
Yeah, you hear a kind of a loud sigh from Hellendale right now, where Mike is, relieved that it wasn't him.
Right.
Nice shot. Oh,
Cue
where's
ball.
it going?
Cue ball.
Wow.
It's all right.
Man, that sucker almost freaking beeline for that pocket. Looked like a white gopher there for a second, trying to find a hole.
Right.
He's just that one yellow in the top left corner is going to give him freaking problems for one of his reds.
There's no shot clock. Take your time. Think about it.
Yeah. Take your time, Dave.
This is an ultimate pool.
He actually loves that ultimate pool. He says he's been watching a lot of it.
It is kind of fun. It's cool. It's a cool gimmick. I'll say that. There's a couple rules I can't stand, but it's pretty fun. Anytime a promotion's taking a chance at something different, it's kind of cool. There's a couple rules that are just a little wonky.
Yeah. So like I was saying about Mike Adams, the storyteller, look at this. Look at this crap. We got to listen to this guy. The entire time we play with this guy, he's got stories.
Nice.
So he was born in 1964. Yeah, Dave said he was hatched.
That's funny.
Oh, gets in there. Look at this. Did he get there?
All right, Dave down to his last 3 reds.
Yeah, I don't know if that red has a pocket, really. The one he's right next to. I'm looking at it over here. I'm looking at real life, and it looks ugly.
In real life.
In real life, not on the screen. I can see different angles. It goes in the side pocket if he gets rid of the one ball that's blocking it. I think it goes in the side pocket Dave's shooting over right now, too. Good shot, Dave.
Nicely done.
That was a tough shot, too. He's shooting with conviction.
Shooting
So
with
he
authority.
needs to get perfectly straight on this shot because of that 8 ball.
Yep, he's got to draw it back.
Yeah, so he's going to want to get perfectly straight. He's got to get there.
Hit a rail, too. Doesn't hit a rail.
Oh, my goodness.
And I can't believe it didn't hit a rail, did it?
No, it just stopped right before hitting the nipple.
Oh, my God.
So that's the ball in hand, Ken.
For Ken.
Yeah, but he's still got work to do. It's not like he's guaranteed an out. So it's going to be in ball in hand for you, buddy.
All right, let's see if Ken can close it.
Look at Micro.
Yeah, he was so worried about position that he just let up on it, and that's all it takes. So Ken goes after what I believe is he believes is his tough blue. And off to the races. This will be a try and run assisted for Ken if he can finish this rack off.
Oof.
All right, no man's land here.
Yes.
Actually, a little worse. Oh, does he have a ball?
Yeah, he has a ball right there.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Yeah,
take that back.
Yeah.
Behind that ball.
Looked like he was. Oh, so
that was odd.
I don't know if he had to spin it or not. If not, it was a makeable for him.
Yeah, he was pretty good on that.
I thought so too. Yeah, so Dave's still in it.
No. You shoot from where it's at. Where it is. It stays where it is.
Yep, and this is a good layout here for him to finish this off.
Yeah. He's just asking me if he shoots from the kitchen because he fouled.
Yeah.
But no, you only shoot from the kitchen if you scratch.
Okay.
Yep. It's kind of a bang play for him.
Yeah, he's probably happy it's where it's at now.
Sort of.
Yeah. Nice shot. How'd he hit that, boy? Look at that. Beautiful.
Nicely done, Dave. Top right-hand corner. There you go, Dave. Dave saying, I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, and it's going to be his
it.
break, I believe, too, right? Wait, no, 6-3 is 9 to rack 10.
Yep. It's going to be Ken's break.
Yeah, Ken's break. 6-3. Well, he cut the lead in half.
Yeah, and he was and Dave has really only been. I think that was his second. You could have put him down for a second breaking run. That would have been there for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hooked earlier in the night behind the yellows, and then he babied that one of his last shots in that rack. So
yeah, but he hasn't really done much wrong. You know, both players are shooting good. It's just
that was his biggest hiccup. Was that one? I think.
Yeah, his breaks has been hurting him. Just the breaks, the lack of making a ball in the break is what's killing him. And Ken's just seeing the bottom of a pocket almost every single break.
Yeah.
Looks like that wing ball was going right for the side pocket.
Yeah, gonna be a dry break. And
good spread though. Look at that. Yeah, dry break, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Dry break. All right.
Why is he looking at everything?
He's just checking it out when he comes back because he has a nice spread.
All right, Dave ready to make his comeback. Rack number 10.
Switch it up.
He's going to switch up his break a little, see if he gets something out of this one.
I'm not mad at that idea. I think it's probably time.
Hey, hold on, Dave. You don't have 2 different colors in the back corners.
Oh, yep. We got to fix that one. Good eye there. I missed that one.
Yeah, I've been trying to check it every time.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, we would hate for the rack Nazi to catch that.
All right. Catch you later.
Call it illegitimate break and run.
Send you a letter.
Letter's not so bad. It's the fine that accompanies the letter.
All right. So let's see if this one has some success.
Like standing in front of the camera. I think it was yellow went down.
We had 1 yellow down.
Yeah, yellow went down.
All right. Ball number 4 tonight.
7. Yep.
I think he left him racked twice.
Okay, what do you have here? It's a decent spread. A little heavy on the left side of the table.
Everything neutral after the break. Yellow into a red, red into a yellow. Perfectly legal.
Just going for the red combo.
Leaves it sitting pretty.
No. Just back cut that red. I like the shot. Five reds. He's got a good chance of running this rack.
Ooh, rattles it in there.
Rattled that bad boy. It's a stretch shot if he goes for that one. Okay, he's going to go this one instead.
There's only a ball space to get there.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that wasn't an easy shot at all.
Yeah, but I think that's in Dave's quiver. I think he should have had that one. He knows it. It wasn't that difficult.
I seen a ball space for that to go. I was a little skeptical. But he's got a better look on the table than I do.
What yellows?
Don't see too many problems for Ken. It's got to be perfect there on the last yellow he was just aiming at. Three yellows remain.
Ball kind of far. I don't think you wanted to be that far.
He rolled a little bit longer than he wanted to.
Yeah.
I have to run this. I don't know.
Yeah, he's thinking of going to the end of the table and coming back. So
I like it. Oh,
well,
and because of it, he misses an easy one.
Yeah.
So worried about that position.
Yeah. You want to see his table before you shoot, Dave, or you just running out? Dave wants to see his table. Hold on. All right. So he missed that yellow in the side, so it ended up right there. So he's got one there and one there. So his first shot's either going to be that back cut. I don't think you can see that one. Yeah. So he's got to do a back cut. All right. No.
Wow.
You have to be so much drama in your shots.
I'm telling you.
Dude, everybody held their breath for about 3 seconds right there. It's like,
Good shot.
I think
3 reds left.
I think my freaking heart stopped for 3-4 seconds.
All right. Might be a billiard shot here.
Yeah, that's what he looks like he's aiming on.
The reason is that there's just no way to get back on that ball after.
Yeah, well, it depends on where the cue ball comes back up to here, but I think he wants to use it to slow the ball down. Yeah, see, it's going to be tough from where it's going to leave you.
All right, he has a tester here.
Yeah, he does.
I believe there's a lane for the bottom right-hand corner, but it's, like I said, no gimme.
Bottom right or bottom left? I don't know. They're both tough.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lane for the bottom left corner, so you know that red does go back that corner.
I probably feel more comfortable with the bottom right, but it's preference, I guess.
Yeah, I'm my chair is right in line with that shot, so I can see it. Oh, he's going that way. But that's like a 2-putt, so
two-way shot.
It was a 2-way shot, so.
All right.
Did you see my screen flicker that time, Darren?
Is that the shock?
Yep. Because I turned around, I stepped up to look, see if you can see his shot. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait, what happened? Ooh, okay.
It's all right. It's going to be slightly jacked over a yellow.
Good shot.
He got there.
Yeah, but he's got a funny angle on it.
Yep. A lot of blues out there, a lot of traffic.
This guy's a great shot. He knows exactly where he's going to put that cue every time he goes up to shoot. Oh, look at that inside English to get over there. Did he get it?
Oh, no.
Oh, he needed to go about 4 more inches.
I don't know if Ken's a jumper. I don't know if you've seen him.
Is this the black?
Right here, yeah, that one.
All right, he's kicking.
Oh, you're looking at maybe jumping it.
Ken's going to grab the Mucci.
No, I haven't jumped on this table yet.
Oh, all right.
Does he say he
I
hasn't
think I
jumped
got
on this
it.
table yet?
I think I have the same jump cue.
Looks like a predator.
Yep. I think J-Max. That's the one J-Max sold me.
By the way, Darren, Chuck was asking if you were selling your brake cue.
Yeah, I talked to him about that. I told him I don't have any. All my brake cues are cheap. I don't think he wants any of them.
We say he's playing braking with the bar cue.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, house cue.
Yeah, I've got a couple cheap brake cues. I don't have any. I don't know if any that he'd want.
He's debating whether he wants to end it with a highlight reel or kick it. Look at this. He's going to do it. All right, you make this shot. It's a highlight reel no matter how you shoot it.
Yeah, he closed the show like this.
Yeah. And I noticed one pocket players never jump.
Yeah, that's a tough jump.
Looks like he's going to kick it.
The problem with it is just where you leave yourself when you jump. You know, you're going to be back behind blues again. I think this is the smart shot, except you got to make contact.
Oh, your ball in hand.
Tough. No.
Yeah.
Nope. Hold on 1 second there. I know the feeling, but
all right, let's go to the ball in hand.
Ball in hand for Dave.
Yep. It's definitely going to help, but now he's got to figure out where he's got to get to the 8-ball, because the 8-ball's tough no matter where he goes.
Yeah, this is going to be a steal here if Dave can finish this off. And I'll tell you one thing, what was once looking like a massacre, Dave's got himself back in the game here. It'd be a hell of a shot here.
Yeah, this is a great shot if he gets that shape. And then even getting there, he's got half a pocket.
Look at this.
He's going to roll it up.
Look at this.
Nice shot.
That was a good shot. Ken agrees. Get in there.
Nope.
Get in there.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
That was
a pressure shot, though. I mean, he shot, got it there, got a shot. So,
hey, what has Ken got here? He's got a spot shot.
Yeah, he's got a spot shot.
It's a free throw for the victory.
For the win, yeah.
No pressure.
Oh, Ken feeling the pressure.
Yeah, that's Dave did too. Both guys.
Both guys feeling the pressure. That's just respect. Yeah. I'll tell you, that's exactly what that is.
That was a rough shot.
It was. So was his. So was Dave's.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Dave's still in it. Dave. He's in it to win it. He talked about the heart that Ken showed against Eric. Tonight, Dave is showing that same heart. I like to see it.
Yep, your break.
I like to see both guys playing well. We don't want no hard feelings here. All right. So what a game. Let's hear it in the chat. What do you guys think? Hope nobody went to bed thinking that Ken was just going to have his way.
I'm like a Catholic school girl. I don't go down without a fight.
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
He's like a Catholic school girl. He does not go down without a fight.
What happened?
It's gonna be his on his epitaph on his. I don't know. What'd you do with it?
I don't know. That thing's defective anyway.
It's defective. I have no idea. He's looking for the rack. He was so excited earlier. He freaking. I have no idea. I don't know what you did with it. It's right here. It's right in front of you.
Well,
It's right.
The table's white. The rack is white.
Oh my goodness. It's literally right there on the table, right in front of him. All right. I'm gonna have static electricity. I'm gonna touch my computer right now.
Go ahead.
Flicker. There it goes.
There it goes.
Isn't that crazy how it does that every time?
You get shocked on the wall over there too.
Yeah, I just got shocked on my computer. Every
Did it
time I
again.
touch the computer, yeah. If I move my feet, it automatically gets a static electricity. We got ourselves a game here, folks. If Dave breaks and runs this rack, it's 5-6. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a huge swing here because it is Dave's break, and he's got a chance
Let
to
me get my
within
other one out of
one.
the truck. I got another one. Yeah, the black one. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get a rack for Dave. He says there's something wrong with that rack, like it's got a hole in it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think there's 15 holes in it.
Huh. All right, we're gonna do a equipment change here. Make sure he's gonna give himself the best opportunity that he can. And once again, those guys are waiting those guys out. Anybody wants to get involved with Heads Up Pool, how do you do so?
Pool players
Send
got to
your-
have some kind of excuse.
Yeah, we all do. Send your information to headsuppool@gmail.com. Let us know a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, skill level, table size. What do you need to play? A pool table, cell phone, internet connection, and just a little bit of balls to show a live game. We look forward to having you. Great match as expected. Got a couple matches to plug after tonight's show, so stay tuned for that.
Much better.
Dave approves the tome rack. All right, Dave, your break. Let's see if that rack makes a difference.
I bet he's gonna must be a break and run now.
Watch it with 5 balls on the break.
Where the hell has this been the whole stream? All right, rack number 11.
Well, he made one, but he did a cut break that time. Not intentionally. It just happened to do it. Or you
All
did
right.
it intentionally? Oh,
All right, well, ball down.
yeah.
Ball number 5 on the break for Dave.
You want me to pull the rack off? Or is it okay?
It's okay right now.
All right. Yeah, it's a big cluster in there, though. Not a good start for
Yeah,
your...
it's kind of deja vu from the first rack here. He wasn't able to really get into the stack.
Yeah, you got to hit the side of the head ball.
Doing one of those matchroom cut breaks on the 9-ball rack.
He needs to get some kind of angle. Yeah, got perfectly straight on that one.
right, tries to make something happen.
Yeah.
Getting aggressive.
I like it. He's going for a carom side pocket. Great shot. It breaks those two out of there. And he's got a
Nice
chance.
shot.
What a
What
shot.
a shot.
Great shot, Dave.
Good job, Dave.
He was watching my videos.
You have video?
Well, they're
You gotta-
VHS.
Yeah. that Mike Adams has. He has on
Yeah,
beta
Mike
tape,
Adams has the
1970.
He's got the 16 millimeter reels.
Nice. That's where I learned
What
to
a
edit on
shot.
3/4 inch tape 20 something years ago.
Sounds like
Reel
Ruben's
to
driving up.
reel.
Oh, look at that. Nice shape.
Now, this would be something. You can figure this out. 8-ball, clearly the toughest ball on the table.
Yeah, I think it goes, though. I think it goes in that one corner down there on the right.
All right.
Yeah, he confirmed it goes.
All right.
I hope you saved that carom, Darren.
I did.
Okay, good man.
I think that was our shot of the night.
Oh,
Man, he's teased us on these side pockets a couple times tonight, making our audience sweat a little bit.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm,
All right. This is gonna.
no, a little bit wrong side.
So the original plan might be closed. Might have a bank here to set up for, or if nothing else, wants to leave himself good. Ken has not broke yet, right?
Yeah, David has. Yeah, I would have two-putted that. Two-putter was probably the right shot.
Oh, worst spot he could have been.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to waste a shot to get it out of there.
And that's a lesson there.
Yeah, that is definitely a lesson.
Break.
And just because that's what I was saying too, is Ken didn't break yet, so he's been on a little bit of a dry spell here with the break. Started off really hot. Still the better breaker. All right. I believe that's going to be his third in a row.
This
Is it dry break?
Dave was waiting for.
Yeah, for sure. And
Wow,
It's interesting.
There's a bunch of goodies around this table.
yeah,
Yeah, you want to see your table right now. He's open table, 15 balls on the table.
yeah, and I would say this is one of Ken's more challenging layouts too. So he hasn't had a lot of them.
Okay.
I think he's managed the spreads pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bank it.
All right. All right, the bank is really his only shot. He just wants to make sure he leaves it good.
Looks good. Good lead.
That's the leave he wanted.
That's the lead. It was like a 2-putt.
Nice
Yeah.
lead.
It's a good two-way shot, Dave.
Yeah, now he can get behind it.
All right, now let's see if Ken can clear his table.
Yeah, now Ken's going to be just all about running it out now.
Ken's been on the
Is it
hill for a
raining
while.
outside?
Yeah. It literally wasn't. I looked at the clouds, they were all around us.
Wow, it just started raining out here.
Raining in the high desert. Ken ends up behind a yellow. I think he's
Wow,
feeling
that
a
was
little
weird.
bit of that hill pressure, the pressure to close it out. Like I said, one of his more challenging layouts tonight. Ken has been the better at spreading them.
Good shot.
Good shot.
And just like that, you figure that out.
Yeah,
Other ball, I don't know if it goes down here or not.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does. It's close, but I think it does. That's crazy. It's actually raining. It's kind of muggy, too.
Goes. That's not where you want to shoot it from.
No, he's going to make that last and then that one. He wants that one first, that one, shoot that, and then
Safe ball. That's a foul ball.
yep.
You need another one? You need something, Nick? No, I'm good. I need him to miss a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, you asking, we shall receive.
Yep, Ken trying to be perfect, maybe.
Yeah. This is not a gimme for Dave either, so. Thanks. Hold on, Dave. Hold on. Hold on. It's frozen. Hold on. We're frozen. You can't. It's not. You
I
don't see
didn't
Dave
know.
at the table, right?
Yeah, I don't see anybody, so.
Is it frozen? Yeah. Wait. I can see me, right? Well,
I
that's
don't
weird. The
see-
camera sees me. Hold on. Let me take it off this camera and then go back on it.
All right. Slight technical difficulties.
Stand in front of somebody so I can see if somebody's there.
Gizmo did
Nope,
shock the
not yet.
system.
It's frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen. Hold on. Let me take it off the camera. Go to Logitech. There it is. Yeah. There it goes. You're back.
All right, we're back at it.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. If that isn't freaking sharking somebody, I don't know what is.
It put a lot of pressure on us to have a word from our sponsors, but we don't have any sponsors. So.
Yeah, I know. We don't have any fun. We should get somebody that sells something frozen and we say that frozen moment brought to you
Right.
from
Hungry Man. Hungry
Frozen
Man frozen dinners.
Yeah, Swanson, contact us.
Right. Nice
Nice
shot.
shot.
Oh,
Yeah, it was gonna be tough, but hey, he can see it. Now you gotta know if he can two-putt that now.
he just wants to track in a general direction where he can give himself an opportunity.
Yeah. Andrew, why would you say that right now? Oh, what a try. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can see it.
All right.
Can you see it, Dave?
Huh? I can see it.
I'm not just see it. Can you hit it? Okay, he says he can hit it.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity for banker, the steepest cut you ever seen.
Yeah. All right, Ken. You're good.
Nicely done. 3 shots away from the victory.
Brings it in here.
Ooh.
Oh man, did that barely freaking stop in time?
So this is
Yeah, he was rolled right behind those. He came off that rail.
yeah, makes it interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if the corner's open. I don't think it is, but
No, the corner isn't.
oh no, he's going inside.
What a shot.
Nice shot. He had to
Good
hit it
shot.
kind of hard to avoid the side. He's just gonna take his medicine here and just cut it.
For the victory, he'll have his option
Shot earlier,
left
but
or right.
he's missing this one.
Yeah, this is a money.
There it is.
That's it. There it is. Ken,
Good shooting, Ken.
what a match.
Out. Stop the bleeding on time.
Good shot. Let me fix the banner.
It
Well,
was a
Dave
good
made it
match.
again.
Had a rough start. Dave was coming back for sure.
Yeah. The brakes just would have hurt him big time.
Your table's defective. That's
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely something wrong with that table.
Yeah.
It's not a diamond. It's a cubic zirconian, right?
Yeah.
No.
All right, final score. Ken does get the victory, 7-4. Hell of an effort there from Dave. He was down at one point, I believe, 5-1. The wheels started to fall off a little bit for Ken. Gave Dave some opportunities to get back in it. Thought he could have had 2 breaking runs tonight himself, but good debut stream for him. So final score 7-4. We did have 4 breaking runs there for Ken. As I said, there was 2 left out there for Dave tonight. No drying runs for either guy. I had a high run of 7 for Dave. I think he got there twice. And then Ken had a high run of 23 balls. That was 2 breaking runs in a row. And then I think he ran out from 7. It was a dry and run. But spreads tonight, I gave him to Ken 8-3. He was the better breaker overall, 11 balls down. Kind of funny how he ended up with more dry breaks than Dave, but he did leave Dave racked a few times, and Dave didn't even break. So this was interesting because Ken didn't. I don't think Ken had a dry run until maybe the 4th or 5th rack, and then the last few racks he started to pick up some of those dry breaks, and that gave Dave an opportunity. As we said, you can a lot of times you can draw a line right back to the rack and see where things went good and bad here for virtual pool. So balls down 11 for Ken, 5 for Dave. Didn't have any 2 putts tonight. Had a couple good 2-ways that worked out, and then I think we did have 1 steal. I think Dave had 1 steal. I don't think I marked that down. I think there was 1 tonight. Makeable shots missed. I only had 1 for Dave. I know you counted 1 earlier that you had seen, but I thought it was a tough shot. This was the other thing that gave Dave some life. Ken had 5 makeables. I thought he definitely had some issues trying to close. 2 fouls apiece for each guy, and that's what I have by the numbers. We'll take a look.
That number of 23 high run, that is very, very impressive. That was good.
Say again.
23.
I must have had a steal.
I didn't hear what he said.
Say again.
I must have had a steal if I had it.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you said you must have had a steal?
Yeah, I had a 2-pack.
Yeah, you had a 2-pack, but that's not a steal, really.
Yeah,
He's talking about like where it looks like it's Dave's
okay.
game. Yeah, where it's Dave's
okay.
game, like he should have won it, like he's in control, and then you come back and steal it from him. So anyway,
right,
no, you shot amazing tonight. Definitely earned it.
That was good
Yeah.
shooting, man.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights real quick. This shot here came from Ken. He's up 3-0. He ends up getting. He wanted this to be his last ball, it looked like, and he ended up having to go for it. It was a good shot there. Nicely done. And then I think
he gets out too.
Yeah, he does. And then I think the rest of them might be Dave here. It's a good
Dave has to get to one of those reds right by the black ball. The red to the left doesn't go, so he has to get shape on the one by the 8 ball. And look at that,
nicely
right
done.
there. He had to get in that little tiny window.
Yeah,
what a shape shot that was.
And this would have been his break and run. I think he got a little weird on that one.
Yeah, let it go, let it play. That next shot is great.
Oops, gone.
Oh, Because he had to do a great shot to get shape on the
Yeah.
next ball after that. But okay.
All right.
He's
So
like,
this was the last one here for Ken. On the rail, dialed in.
yeah, that was a good shot.
He gave himself an opportunity to get on the blue. But
Yeah, and then he almost makes this. He just barely let that one play. Let that one play. Watch. So he's got a tight cut into the corner, but he's got to get around the yellow ball there. Look at that. He would have got perfect, and he came up behind it. He even looked at his shape to get the 8 ball on the side.
all right, let's take a look at this one. This is another good play to get on the 8 ball here.
Yeah, no, he had to get on the 8 ball, but he had to get past it. He had to come up behind it because really the best shot is behind it into the side pocket.
Yeah, he ends up.
He misses this shot, he got to where he had to be. He ended up winning this rack. So
yeah. All right, and then our shot of the night is Dave's carom shot here.
Have you seen this one yet, Ruben? Did you see this?
Nice red to the red in the side pocket.
He got
opens up
behind there. So he has no shot. So he calls it in the side pocket off the other one.
Nicely done. That's our shot of the night. Take a look at it again.
Yeah,
I know. Put some
Yeah.
more pressure on him.
Nicely
Yeah.
done. And then we'll go live on that. And then real quick before we throw it back to the guys, I just want to talk about next Wednesday night. We do have, next Thursday night, we do have Chris Duran making his second appearance for Heads Up. We did see him a few months back playing against Shane. He's going to be taking on John Guys, the Mountain Man. I think they're going to be playing on the bar boxes next Thursday night. And then tomorrow, I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Chuck. He's starting his streams back up. Backyard Billiards is going to be putting on the 8 and 9 ball Masters virtual pool. So not sure I know everything about it, but tune in tomorrow night at Backyard Billiards. Make sure you're subscribed over there.
What time?
Notification bell is on. I believe 8 Eastern, but I don't know all this. Ruben probably knows more than I do about it. So talk to him, and then
Ruben's right here.
Perfect. And then that'll be the end of that. Let me stop sharing my screen. Where am I at? Okay. Boom. Back to you guys. So.
All right, hey Ken, congratulations. You shot great. That's what we're expecting. You're on a path to getting a match against the venerable Howie from New York. So one of these.
Oh, I thought I was going to play you.
Me? Gee, I don't want no part of you.
Guys got 8 breaking runs on 2 streams. I don't know.
I know. Jesus Christ, guys on fire. Yeah.
How many dry breaks?
Yeah.
I'd have a chance there.
Yeah. I mean, Mike probably still wants a chance at you too. So
yeah, that match still makes sense. We got Tim Z out there too. There's a couple guys out there. Maybe another match or two before we start talking Howie. But
yeah.
But yeah, I can definitely see that match. That match is brewing for sure because they have the consistency to put up those numbers pretty good.
Imagine he has 2 games with 4 breaking runs, and he's only 1-1.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wins a win.
What was your match? What was the total score when you're in your match against Eric?
That's a good question. I
What
might
was
be able to
that?
pull that up.
Was it 7-5? It was close. So you were
7-6.
7-6. You went hill.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Here, let's go. I actually have that.
I think it was.
Let's see.
Yeah. So 7-6.
Yeah.
So this was the Ken and Eric match.
Yeah. 7-6. So yeah. So you got 6 wins in that with 4 breaking runs, and this one you got 7 wins with 4 breaking runs. So that's good shooting. That's really good shooting. So that 23 balls in a row, that's great, man. That's hitting on all cylinders right there. That's cooking with gas, as they say. So good job, man. Good job. Congratulations. And we were entertained. That's what we want to see. We want to see some really good pool. We saw some good pool. So as they said in the chat, thanks for a great match.
Yeah, thanks again, Dave, for stepping in short notice. We appreciate you making your debut, and we hope that you had fun tonight. If nothing else, and you want to come back, be part of the community, and anytime you want to match, just you know who to call. So you're welcome anytime.
All right, so I'm gonna kill it. There's Dave right here. Last words, Dave.
You shot good, Ken. Those breaking
Match,
runs were
Dave.
murder when I was breaking dry. So
And Frank's got you. Fred's got you.
I'm glad you let me back in a little bit so I didn't get skunked. So
Yeah.
Yeah, great shooting. Ken, congratulations on that win, bud.
Thanks.
All right, then. Thanks, Darren. Another great job. Great job on the graphic. I'm gonna put it up right now.
It's raining.
Yeah. See that graphic? Look at that.
What's that rat? What's that rat? What's the rat called? Rat Fink?
What? Rat Fink. That's Rat Fink. That's Dave's avatar.
Deep
Looks
pocket
just
Dave.
like him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see your avatar, Dave?
It looks like a crackhead drinking a Red Bull.
That's Dave on his bike. That's what he looks like when he's out there in the desert.
Looking for
That's
water.
my idea, by the way. That's what I told
Yeah,
him to
he's
use.
got that shirt too.
All right, guys. Good night. I'm gonna close this thing out. So thanks again. We'll catch you on maybe on tomorrow on Chuck Stream.
Yes, sir.
All right.